Hey Pisces, good morning. Welcome to my channel. I hope you are all doing absolutely amazing. Today I'm going to be doing a oracle and tarot reading for you, but I'm going to be starting with one of my favorite oracles here. I found these and I honestly had forgotten that I had them, and I love the messages. Like, I can't even. It's by Alana Fairchild. Many of you know that she's one of my favorite card creators. So let's get started. Let's see. Universe, please bring in the most relevant and important message for Pisces collective, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. What does Pisces need to hear? Please bring in the most complete message for Pisces. Alright, so we have here Princess Savior, card number 12. And what the message says is, this princess saves herself. I kind of love that. I'm going to read the full message. These ones are kind of long, so, prepare yourself. Besides that, before we start, actually, everything right now on the website is 50% off. It's Black Friday, blah, blah, blah. You know, everyone has discounts, so I'm like, fine, I'll do that too. Let's spoil all the fishies. Let's do all these things. And also, for those of you who want to work as a professional light worker, I have a program that just launched, 6 Figures from Purpose. And it is available right now with a very good discount and some bonuses if you buy today, before 2 p.m. Eastern time. I think it's Eastern time, Panama time. I don't know. I'll correct that and I'll let you know. But basically, it's kind of like for real, 24 hours, a little bit tighter than the usual sales. So check it out. I think you're gonna love it. I am so thrilled about it. I'm so excited about it. For real, you guys. So yeah, you're gonna find the link in the description box below. Alright, so the message is even if you feel uncertain about facing a challenge, believe in yourself. You are strong enough to conquer this. There will be help if you need it, but you already have the inner resources required to overcome any obstacles and attain the most blessed outcome. If you are in the process of letting go of someone or something, perhaps an old habit, an old way of life, a relationship or a situation in which you have felt trapped, don't allow insecurity or uncertainty to stop you. You've got this, and you're doing the right thing moving on. When you realize that you're strong enough to save yourself, which you are, you never have to be afraid again. As well as inner strength, you have inner wisdom. Deep within, you know when something or someone is or is not for you. It's not worthy of your time, energy, or attention. The most precious treasure that we'll ever have is the divine gift of ourselves. There is nothing that is more valuable and no one worth losing yourself over. You don't need permission from anyone other than yourself to decide to walk away from what isn't right for you, or to stand your ground and honor your values, or to say no and refuse to give in to social pressures. You can be open to help and grateful for assistance, but you also know that wherever you need it, you have the power to learn, to act, to figure it out, to find the love within that will empower you. Within that will empower you for the rest of... What? I was doing so well, you guys. You can be open to help and grateful for assistance, but you also know that wherever you need it, you have the power to learn, to act, to figure it out, to find the love within that will empower you for the life that you deserve. There you go. Okay, this is lovely. So yeah, talking about independence, doing your own thing, do it in your own way, and being certain that Spirit has your back, okay? Not making decisions out of fear, out of disempowerment, but instead finding within yourself that certainty that the universe has your back and that you are capable of the things that you think that maybe you can't do. And that's the key here. Maybe you think you can do something, but maybe you can totally do it. Just saying. I don't know. I mean, the cards are definitely implying that you've got this. Not implying, I think it literally said you got this. Alright. Let's do a Celtic cross to get a more detailed picture, although I think these cards are a reading in and of themselves. Aren't they? It's just like one reading, you know, one card just brings so much, so that's cool. Can't believe I forgot I had these. Ooh, okay. Wow. First card here, you got the Magician. How? I mean, come on. You can't make this stuff up. The Magician saves himself. You know what I mean? Like, the Magician takes all the resources, takes action, makes the decisions, and out of a place of empowerment, chooses destiny, chooses the future, manifests the reality that the Magician wants. So they're telling you here, you are capable of this. The thing is, some of you are honestly kind of burned out. Some of you may be feeling just like spent, tired. Maybe the hustle has been way longer than you ever expected. Maybe you thought you were doing a sprint instead of a marathon. And before you knew it, you were sprinting the whole distance of a marathon. It's like maybe you thought you were going to get a moment of relief. Maybe you thought it was going to be for a determined time only. And I feel like some of you just, for whatever reason, circumstances, you need some rest. You need to recharge yourself. Some of you may not be physically tired as much as emotionally tired, mentally tired, even like spiritually. You may feel kind of like this heaviness on your spirit a little bit. And they're telling me here that this is not something, for most of you, this can be solved by a good vacation or just some downtime. But for others of you, this is not about sleep. This is about that inner fire in your soul. You need to reconnect to things that spark passion within you, whatever that may be. You know, if you're very passionate about manifesting, then, you know, going into that, you know, learning about it, whatever. If you're very into kite surfing or whatever, I don't know. Any sport, hobby, anything you resonate with that maybe in earlier years really made you feel happy. Go back to that. Evaluate if it still makes you that happy. It might. And I feel like that's how you're being recommended in this reading, to almost get rid of that existential exhaustion. Very poetic. Yeah, look at that. Oh my god. In the recent past, the Eight of Pentacles, you've been working so hard, Pisces. Oh my goodness. You have a goal, and you reach the goal, and then you look at the next goal, and then another, and another, and another. It's like you haven't stopped in a while, Pisces. Looney. Luna. I think my dog was having a nightmare. Looney. Alright, so yeah, you've been working really hard, Pisces. And some of you, I think you could be having even like health issues due to stress. Or maybe you had health issues in the past and you're manifesting your way out of that. In some cases, some of you are manifesting your financial way out of that. And maybe that's the reason you have been working so hard, to manifest perhaps more freedom and the ability to have more choices in life. But definitely there is this sense of tiredness. In the recent past, some of you may have had issues around the heart chakra, So everything that is in that area, the heart, the lungs, all of that space may have required some attention. Even kind of like your vertebrae, your spine. So we got here the 9 of Cups. I think it's right now, all this hard work, some of you may be feeling really proud about, as you should. Not even about the rewards even, it's kind of more about the way you show up in life. Some of you may be feeling very grateful towards yourself, towards your devotion, your commitment to being better, to doing better, to stretching into all you can be. Some of you may be feeling joy. You may be feeling pride, the good kind, the healthy kind. We have the Knight of Pentacles and what the universe wants you to know. So I think you're going to be spending some time what I heard was having false starts. Don't pour all of your energy into false starts. Try to get everything ready for a big boom, is what I'm hearing. So the Knight of Coins is kind of like this, archetype, this almost character in the tarot that is not moving forward, but is not moving back. Out of all the knights, he's the only one who's not running on the horse, right? Because he's strategizing. It's not that he can't move. He can, as soon as he decides, pick up pace and just run. But he's kind of smarter in that sense. He's a knight that commits, that makes the least mistakes. Because he takes a moment to strategize. And what Spirit is saying here, not even through the card, what I'm getting intuitively is that there's going to be a big boom in a good way in your life. So let's say that you have a business. Let's say that things have been rough. Let's say that you have been going through the motions, doing your best, you're proud of yourself, but still things are not really, all that great reward-wise. What I'm getting here is that maybe some of you are going to start on a new social media platform, or all of a sudden the things that you're doing are going to pick up. And I feel like they're saying here, set a structure in place. Like, you know what happened with Taylor Swift and the Ticketmaster situation? I don't know if you guys, pay attention to those things. But as you know, she's pretty famous, right? And she has a very devoted following. The Ticketmaster thing was planning to receive traffic for like 2 million people buying tickets at the same time. But I think there were like 14 million people trying to get tickets. And it was a disaster. Like, I can't even tell you. Lawsuits, a mess, complete mess. And they're giving me this reference because they're saying here, what if you start getting a shit ton of traffic in your social platforms? What if you decide to sell your first product and all of a sudden that shit goes viral? What are you going to do then? It's almost like Spirit is telling you here, maybe with the movements of Jupiter, that there could be kind of like this going viral kind of moment, or like massive expansion. So in my world, I'm using references that have to do with my world, right? All of a sudden, having a whole flow of thousands and thousands and thousands of subscribers, therefore emails, therefore orders, you know what I mean? If your business is in any way similar to mine, well, that's the way I know, that could happen. But let's say in other industries, let's say that, I don't know, you start on Kindle publishing or like on Amazon, and one of your products proves to be like insanely popular. You never ever thought that could be possible. Now you're getting more orders and you have products. Something like that. It's like really try your best to, at least make a plan for when that happens. So just pretty much say like, okay, first thing I'm going to do when we reach that goal, that I know that I need another person to hire, and then we need maybe another team handling this part of the company or that part of the company or something like that. I feel like this is definitely geared to those who have kind of like that creative control, maybe like content creators or that kind of thing. For those of you who are in a regular, 9 to 5, I still feel like they're saying get ready for something kind of drastic, but good, like super good, like really positive. Some of you in the future could have a Libra, Gemini, Aquarius person showing up in your life, or someone who has, I heard, drill themselves into your mind. Okay. So an air sign could be definitely super important for you in the future. Oh my god, look at that. Outcome card, the sun. No less. Wow. Ooh, I got chills. So right now, you have the card that is representing you is the Four of Wands, which is a great card. Stability, comfort, ease, soulmate vibes, good home situation vibes, all that. In the environment, you got the Six of Cups. So maybe there's people around you who really care about you, who find you to be a kindred spirit. Maybe you're hanging out with someone that you've known for a really long time, or that you knew a really long time ago and then they suddenly appear. Some of you could be attracting more and more people that you've met in past lives and that you have very meaningful connections to. Some of you may be getting a Labrador. You may be getting Labrador puppies, possibly 6 puppies. I don't know. Maybe you're wanting to adopt one of them. In your environment, there may be someone here telling you to get your labs done, maybe like tested or something like that. They're telling me here that those suggestions are completely out of love. Hopes and fears. We got the 8 of Cups. Yeah, you know what? Like, when is this not showing up, though? Like, if it's not showing up as a desire for success and a simultaneous fear of it, in this case it's showing up as something very similar, which is a desire of letting go of the things that are negative to you and holding you back, but a fear to do so, pretty much. And the Sun as the outcome. Oh my god, Pisces. Get ready for something massive. It's funny, I really don't get a chance, as much as I would love to. I don't get a chance to read the comments as much as I would like to. But sometimes I get a glimpse here and there if I get a notification. And sometimes I see, maybe once every week or something, someone that says, it's always in the future, it's never here. Like, why doesn't it ever arrive? We always talk about this success and it never arrives. And I remember last year around March or something, I remember saying to you guys, see, we talked about this and it's here and now we're having massive success and you can't tell me that this shit hasn't been predicted because we talked about it forever. I don't remember when it was, but there was some massive success in the past. Maybe 2019 or something, I don't know. But something good was happening. And for like 6 months before, all we would hear in the cards were things like that. And it seemed like it took a minute for reality to catch up and reveal what the cards were revealing. But I remember clearly saying to you guys, like, see, you know, it does come, it does arrive, it does. So some of you kind of feel like it never does, and the universe pretty much is listening to you. Like, there is this overall timeline, kind of like more general, more encompassing for the Pisces collective. And I feel like that success for the most of the Pisces collective is coming, and it's coming after this pause and this like wanting to strategize or being advised to strategize. But some may be so dedicated, devoted, subscribed to the thought of, nah, you know, it's gonna happen for everyone else but me. Just my luck. You know, like, I don't really get the same as other people. If you're committed to that mindset, if you believe that, that's what you're gonna get. Just saying. Like, it is what it is, man. So keep that in mind and make sure not to be a prisoner to those thoughts. Alright, Pisces? So, yes, if you get your 6 Figures from Purpose online program today, you will save $100. So instead of $297, it's going to be $197. And you're going to get 2 amazing bonuses. The first one is the ritual journal for wildly creative women, but of course it works for men too. It's just kind of like a branding thing because I tend to work more with women. And this journal, you're going to get it for free, and it's going to help you infuse every day with magic. Every moment. When you wake up, when you get a shower, you know, when it's sunset time, when it's the new moon, the full moon, you're going to get an infusion of magic, you know? You're going to learn how to do that. And the second bonus, completely free, which is wild, you guys, is to discover your purpose, discover your divine purpose and rise. 6 Figures from Purpose helps you define a lot. So much in the tangible realm of like, okay, so what is my purpose? What do I want to do? How do I want to serve? What kind of products? What kind of pricing? Who needs this? How am I going to get it done? What platform am I going to use? Like, it's really in depth. And many of you yet don't know how to start it because you don't really know what your purpose is, which is fine. It's, I think, what we all search for in life, you know, in a way. And that program you're going to get for free. Discover your divine purpose and rise. But you're only going to get that bundle with the discount if you buy today. And I know that unfortunately this reading may be seen by you after the offer has expired, which sucks. I know it does, but YouTube is pushing videos less and less, and it's just, I really don't have any control over it. But if you happen to be receiving this message and it resonates for you, and you click the link below and it's still available, then this is for you. Check it out, you know, see if this is your thing. But starting tomorrow, or I think it's gonna start like it's gonna start at 2 p.m. Panama time, but I just don't know exactly what time zone that is. Then the price is gonna go up $100, and we're gonna be taking down for new customers, unfortunately, those bonuses. So they're not gonna be available on the website to buy on their own. So make the most out of it, you guys. For real, for real. I'm so thrilled. Like, my mission has always been, of course, to be kind of like this guide for others in whatever way I feel appropriate at the time, because you guys know that I change my mind every 5 seconds and I like it that way. So I'm like, okay, now I'm doing forecasts. Okay, now I'm doing online courses. Okay, now I'm going to do a retreat. Okay, now I'm going to do this. I like it that way. And I have that freedom because, you know, of these things, so thank God. But now I feel so inclined to like help light workers or aspiring light workers. And it just, oh my God, it recharges every cell in me. It's so beautiful. And I can't wait to hear what you guys have to say about this program. I am so thrilled. So check it out, and I will see you in the next reading. Also, remember that everything is 50% off right now on the website. So, come on. Check it out. I love you guys. Bye.